Speech and vision are things that have been, we've been pushing on, and that's what people often think of deep learning as. But more recently, over the last year or two, we've seen huge improvements in language understanding as well. So last year, we published this new kind of model called BERT, which basically made huge strides in learning from all kinds of text corpuses that are around. And once it learned that, it could be applied to all kinds of text problems. So in this case, it was applied to this question answering data set where it's trying to really answer questions that people have asked. As you can see, it actually does better than human performance in this case. Of course, again, this is a specific task. One thing you'll notice is across these different tasks, AI is still fairly narrow in that if you give it a very specific task, if you know the problem that you're trying to solve, AI can definitely help solve it for you. But you have to know what the problem that you're trying to solve. You have to be able to define it. So all the things that earlier Shrikant and Guy talked about, those are still very, very important to combine those with this. So with this language, of course, as Google, we're a search company, and that's still understanding language, understanding all the text around us is still very, very important to us. And we use that to improve the search that we do for you. That's not the only thing. We've used it to improve things like translate. And in this case, this translate model is running right there on the phone where it takes a picture or just, you point the phone at something, point it at text. It figures out what language it is, then converts it to the language that you're looking for and shows it to you right there. So it's combining a whole bunch of technologies there. It's not about just taking the basic thing, but really thinking about what are users looking for and solving for that.